happens if Edward has another singer in 100 years? Because vampires can have more than one singer. Emmett had two. So this is not really that much of an exciting answer, but probably nothing other than he maybe unalives her, or he runs away to try to prove he's not a monster, impress Carlisle, whatever it is. Because the thing is, like, singers aren't romantic. It's not a romantic connection. There is this detail that makes it potentially reproductive, which we've talked about, which I have said will be featured in these new Twilight books. But vampires generally do not fall in love with their singers. They usually just unalive them. A singer is just a really, really tasty human. And while the spicy blood was certainly a factor in what attracted Bella to Edward and what made him so obsessed, it was not the only factor. It was a circumstance of who Dusty is as a person, and importantly, Bella's blank mind. Because remember, for several chapters, Edward debated unaliving Bella. That's what most vampires do with their singers. Emmett unalived both of his, right? And the whole family was largely for it, except Carlisle, right? Because he wants his, darling, crafted in his own image son to follow in his footsteps and rise above what he made him. Alice was like, I would rather you not, because she's a schemer and she had her heart set on her little introverted purse dog to play with. But what happened was, yes, he's very obsessed with this spicy blood, and his whole thing is about proving he's not a monster, he's better than the danger. So he breaks into her bedroom every night just to get used to her scent. It was not to protect her, it was literally to force proximity to her so that he could prove to himself he could do it. Now, what really changed everything is that he couldn't read her mind, and therefore projected his ideal, pure, not like other girls, woman onto Bella, and the rest is unfortunately a gothic horror history. So in all likelihood, nothing would really happen if Edward had another singer, unless, that singer also happens to be a shield. In that case, he might mess around, project, and just fall in love again.